Don't do this, kids. But been breaking rocker arms left and right.
Oh, yeah, well, if they worked on it.
Good time? Yeah. It's saying no, I give up. He got baptized by a streetcar. So hopefully we can make it. Today is the last day of sick week. We've got 21 miles, something like that, to the track, and then once we get there, make a pass. We went through the carburetor last night. The front float was set too low and the fuel pressure was set too low. He cleaned the carburetor out, and then Dad did some idle adjustment this morning. It's a lot more responsive now, and see what happens.
So how's your day been?
The week has been pretty long.
Well,
we've been breaking rocker arms left and right, but we made it. Last rocker.
We're here, yes,
yep.
Dang right. And my project car right now I'm working on is 55.
Hell yeah.
That's one I'm working on right now.
You still got your Supra too?
Oh yeah, of course.
That's awesome.
Of course. And I like what you got sitting on top of this one out there. I love it. Yes.
You like the old school stuff?
Oh yeah, I like old carburetors. I like it.
They got no power valves in it. Pain in the ass to drive.
Oh yeah. How's all the rest of your stuff doing? Pretty good?
Pretty good.
The channel doing well?
Yeah.
All right, good.
It's coming along. I think doing this stuff is going to broaden it a little bit.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Right now our subscriber base is just no prep and street race people, and this is a whole different thing.
A whole nother round up here.
And it seems like it's more widespread, like so many different countries.
Wide open stuff here. Yeah, you need to be just what you're doing. Get right in the middle of this stuff here, because there's a lot of, all the big boys in this in here.
It's gonna be fun.
The car looks nice.
I think we're doing good because there's a lot of people that have a lot of issues.
Oh yeah, well if they worked on the side of the road, that means they got the full drag and drive experience.
Yeah.
Now they can really decide if they like it.
Yeah. And I don't mind like fixing shit as long as we have the tools to do it and the capabilities, and we on we go, you know. No matter how long it takes, but it's like if it broke to the point where like we didn't bring that or it was our fault, like that would suck. But I mean,
You can be as prepared as you want to be for a drag and drive, and it's still going to throw you like a curve.
Curveball. It could, yeah.
And that's what makes the story. Like if you like got like a 2016 Mustang and just did this and ran 12s all day, it would be exciting. In fact, you got to work on it.
Yeah.
You bring something that's fast. You're doing something.
I mean, I think it was pretty impressive. This Bill's car. It's a 9-second car on the squeeze. That thing made the trip, no problem. AC, heater.
Hell yeah.
I mean, everything. Power steering.
Street car stuff.
Yeah. No, I'm really glad it made it though. I mean, it's cool. I wonder what the percentage is now after the full week of how many cars.
Too.
I'd like to know the numbers.
Could be like 30% down, to be honest.
30%? For 300 cars, you lose about 80 to 90 of them.
And on Monday, we lost so many cars just on the track that didn't even make the drive.
Yeah.
So just a lot of people get messed up.
Yeah.
It's pretty awesome.
Okay, that's surprising.
I didn't know it was this big. Like I seen the videos and stuff, but I didn't know it was like this. Every track has been packed, really.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
And the fans are great. You'd meet a lot of different people. We met a guy from Yukon near Alaska last night at dinner. Like just so many different, Guido, he's from Canada. He's awesome.
There's somebody flew in here from Finland.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
A guy from Denmark.
Denmark.
Yeah.
Someone from there's people from all over the world.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. I feel like it's gonna broaden our horizons a little bit, get to a new group of people.
Oh yeah.
So I bought this car not long ago, and it's pretty much untested. I never made a quarter-mile pass on it before I came here. And it's a 555 big block, got a big Dominator on it, and it's just old school. It's like an old 90s Pro Street build. I'm only running on motor because I don't have my NHRA license, believe it or not. I can only go 10.0.
I'm actually not surprised because you don't race anywhere that requires it.
Yeah,
You're right.
This is the first time I've ever needed it, so it's more. It's more than that.
It is an endurance race. It's like Cannonball Run mixed with 2-lane blacktop, mixed with Cletus, and like all these huge.
It's like worlds
YouTubers
colliding,
Yeah, it's like I can't even put it into words how much fun this has been for our family. At times.
It's rough at times, for sure.
At times when we're changing rocker arms, our last rocker arm at 1:30 in the morning.
That tells me you guys got the full drag and drive experience.
Oh, we got it all, yeah.
And you guys are still like, we got to come.
It wouldn't have been the same if we never had to work on anything.
There you go. That's what I tell people. When you bring a boring car, the whole thing's going to be boring.
That's the
Glad you guys made it. We'll see you guys at the line. We'll see you guys next year, right?
Thanks, man.
Yes,
Yep.
All right, boys. Great to see you guys here. Good time?
Yeah, we broke our last spare rocker, 7 minutes from the Airbnb.
You had 4 spares.
Yeah.
You're on your 4th?
Yeah. I had 6 in my card on Summit before I came here. I really wish I would have kept it. I was like, delete. We're gonna do some changes to it for the next one to make it more enjoyable. But
Well, that's the thing. Like with any of the stuff, it literally is like like I tell everybody, just do it. It doesn't matter what you do it in, just do it.
Yeah.
And then you're gonna come up with better ideas than if you think you know what you want to do, and then you get here and you're like, oh, I was an idiot. I shouldn't have done it that way.
Yep.
I should have done this.
maybe EFI, some turbos next time, gear vendor.
Yep.
The only complaint I have is fuck Google Maps.
Yeah. Well, none of them had to ride with Bill because he doesn't care. He's like, you got to be perfect to A to B over here, and it's like the Google Maps are going like this, and then he's gone, damn kid, and this, and I'm like, hey, he's like, throw it out the window, and I'm like, that's my phone. I'm gonna throw it out the window. And I'm just like, it's not. What's a few minutes in a 5-hour drive? Like, it's not a big deal. I mean, there's promoters that can't have a one-day event with 100 cars, and you have 300 plus going all over Florida and then back here, and it's every track has been awesome. Every track has been like, it's really, really good. Really, really good.
Really started something cool, that's for sure. just doesn't want to be raced in its current configuration. It's saying, no, I give up. Stop it.
He's like, do you want me to commute or do you want me to be fast?
If my car was a truck. Ready to put this thing in the trailer.
I wanted to say this for you. Just call me. Did it fill it up?
It's going. It just took a long time. Okay, it's full again. Yeah, it just, I don't know, man. It's just weird.
I don't think the pump.
It's something. You know, it's definitely something.
The pump lets out plenty though.
Yeah, but my thing is, it like usually your pump doesn't lose prime that fast.
Right.
Like when you turn your fuel pump on, like it took like 1.5 seconds to 2 seconds before that fuel line even started shooting fuel out of it.
And so it dropped down as soon as you shut it off.
If once you put pressure on that pump, it starts acting funny.
Did you take the filter off?
When it's free flowing, it's fine.
He had it on for like 3 seconds and it only filled up to like right here.
Oh no, that should be fucking gangster.
Mark it on the list. Celebrate finishing sick week because I don't want to go out there and embarrass myself anymore. Going 16s.
Hey, that's pretty good for some people, all right?
Yeah. Not when you got a 555 big block though.
There he is,
up
folks.
from these two fingers all the way to here, chest, stomach, all the way up to here.
The last two videos, all the comments are like, how's Jimmy Dale? How's Jimmy Dale? Well, there he is.
Jimmy Dale's good, bro.
Looks a lot better than 2 days ago.
Yeah, thanks to Modale. Without this one, I'd probably still be in the hospital. Or I'd have been so hard-headed.
Lifetime Achievement Award, Modale.
For real, like MVP, because if it wasn't for her, I probably would have gotten that Sonoma, and I probably would have tried to do sick week or something.
We'd have been turning around and shit.
Or I'd have been flatlined in the hotel, you know, dead, something like that.
So tell them, explain, like, it was overheating, and you had blown a radiator hose off. And so you put it back on, and you filled it full of cold water, and you're like, okay, come across the street, and it's already overheating again. You're like, there's no way it could possibly be that hot.
Yeah,
you
so
just filled it with
straight
cold
up. We
water.
we pulled to dinner. I'm like, okay, it's overheating. The car never runs over 160 ever, so I'm thinking, what the heck? I stop. It blows the lower radiator hose off the thing.
I tell her, like, don't worry about it. Let's just go to dinner because there's nothing we can do about it right now. So we go, enjoy dinner, come back out, put the low radiator hose on. Across the street is the 7-Eleven. Pull into 7-Eleven, put a whole case of cold water that's been sitting inside the 7-Eleven. 2 blocks down the street is an Advanced Auto Parts. And I'm thinking, okay, let's just go to Advanced because I can figure out why the fan's not working. Maybe fix it there, right? I get there.
2 blocks.
And 2 blocks. Hella pressure on it. I'm like, why has it got all this pressure? And then I'm kind of putting 2 and 2 together. Okay, I put all this water in without it running, so it's got a steam pocket, in the air pocket in the engine.
Yeah.
Right? I'm thinking it's got air pocket in the engine, and it's got all this cold water still sitting in the radiator. I go to crack it, and like normally you can crack one, you know, don't do this, kids. But everybody who's been around cars long enough knows that you can crack it and let the pressure off without blowing the thing off into your face. We've all done it, even though we knew better. We've all done it.
I've 100% done it.
Totally. So I put the rags over it, you know, towels, whatever. I put some towels over it, barely crack this thing, and it blows my hand off, you know. You guys can see that. It's healed up really good. Like, that's probably the most healed up part on me, but it blows my hand back and gets, you know, this whole piece, whole chest, arm, neck, face. Like, you can see where I was wearing a hat.
Yeah.
So that's what I've been dealing with the last 2 days.
That was excruciating.
Is this the worst pain you've ever been in your life?
I've done some dumb shit, bub. I've done some dumb stuff.
You got a fresh, like, makeover of skin.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude, my skin looks great, bro. You see this? Look at this. Like, it's pretty good.
I mean,
So this deal happens.
He exfoliated himself.
This
like
deal
5
happens,
tips.
right?
Yeah.
And the instant it happens, he calls me. He's like, Bill, old man, the radiator just blew up on Frosty, and I think I got burned. I said, well, how bad are you? Well, I don't know. I mean, I don't know. What do I do? And I said, is your skin falling off? He's like, yeah, some of it's fallen off. I said, then you need to call 911 and go to the hospital right now because you're in shock. And once the shock wears off and you actually feel the pain that you're in, oh my God, it's brutal.
Speaking of somebody who else was in shock, she was in shock. She just...
I just kept saying, oh my God.
Yeah.
He's like, what? And I'm like, and you can't tell him you're melting in front of me. You can't tell somebody that.
So when he told me, like, that was my first question, is your skin falling off? Yes. Then you're fucked, Jimmy. You're going to have to go to the hospital.
Yeah. Well, so then they swap you over to the bed, and now it starts to get real serious. You know, they're trying to cut your clothes off, and you're like, hey, man, hey, I can take my own underwear off, thank you very much. You know, so you're taking your underwear off in front of all these people. It's very embarrassing. And
they all got to see your Shaky Johnson.
Yeah, they got to see my Shaky Johnson, which fortunately for me, mint, bud, mint. Actually, day 3 or 4, I'm over here shaking and stuff. I'm all fucked up. I'm like, hey, babe, you know it's not burnt. Shaky Johnson.